Hello and happy Motivated Monday on a Tuesday. Yes. Welcome and welcome back. And today we are going to be talking about um, talk therapy. We're going to talk about talk therapy on this journey of self love. I am Madam Thick, and this is my therapy. So let's recap what we talked about last week. Now, last week we talked about do what makes you happy. Yes, yes, and yes again. Why? Because um, it has really good health benefits as well as, lowering your blood pressure because you'll be satisfying yourself emotionally. Okay. And this will help you to be a more productive um, person in society. All right, let me turn this down just a little bit. All right, so what makes you happy? Okay, so do what makes you happy on this journey of self love. That way, you can be a more of a benefit to society, to your community. All right, so talk therapy. It's not just chatting. All right, for me, it's a complete resource. And what I mean by that as talk therapy being a complete resource for me, it has allowed me to free up my mind and hear out loud what was my problem and what was I actually thinking on the inside. So for me, talking, it just allowed me to hear myself what was going on in the inside, and that is like one of the first steps of being aware. You have to know what's going on, and so for me, that is how that worked out. Now, there are different types of talk therapy. There's cognitive behavior therapy, dialectical behavior therapy, interpersonal therapy, and family focused therapy. All right. Now, to learn more about these different types of therapies, I would highly encourage you to do a Google search. Okay, if any of this sounds interesting to you. All right. So let's recap today's. We're not gonna recap today's session because we're not done yet. So I just want to read a piece of my article from the G Code magazine in issue number 4. And for me, hold up, I want to read issue number 4. And for this will be in the description. Okay, so the link for the magazine will be in the description. That's what I wrote down right here. All right, so does talk therapy work? Yes, it does. Dealing with bereavement issues, it was found that early treatments with talk therapy can reduce long term risk for serious mental conditions in people. Results from a study found that online treatment was just as effective as face to face treatment for depression. Now, the good news is talk therapy is a proven method to treatment to help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. It's learned. It's a learned new way of coping. We all experience emotional distress at some point. Plus, it's open to anyone, regardless of the problem. All right. So, for more about that article, please check out my magazine, the G Code. Because what's understood about mental health awareness don't need to be explained. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the definition of talk is to conversate, chat, discuss, heart to heart, meeting, okay, in order to verbalize or express ideas or feelings in words. And therapy is treatment intended to realize or heed or heal a disorder, or heal a disorder. All right. So in this standpoint, for me, it was very healing for me to speak to random people, to be honest with you, people that I absolutely did not know, love, or trust, didn't even know them. They had no opinion about me, but I felt comfortable enough to share with them what I was going through because, well, that was my comfortability. Um, So, but it allowed me to once again hear myself verbalize what was going on in the inside, which made me more aware of what I was thinking. Okay. So, talk therapy. Talk therapy is talking, it is speaking, it is singing, it is rapping. All of these forms are therapy, because if you are an artist, if you are, someone who an artist, if you're a writer, a motivational speaker, a singer, rapper, a designer, whatever it is that you do with your hands, with your voice, it is a blessing or a healing to someone else. Okay, it's like the circle of life. You went through some pain so that someone else, and then you went through it and accomplished it and made it out so that someone else can follow in your footsteps. So that's for sure that we are not alone. You're not alone. No one's alone. PTSD, anxiety, depression, all that stuff. Um, you're not the only person that's ever been through that. Neither am I the only person. That's why I'm able to speak about it today, because I was able to come through it. Okay, especially that PTSD is really, really challenging. That post trauma stress disorder, that's a real one. That's a real big doozy. And if you are going through any PTSD right now, call somebody, um, find you a therapist, find you a counselor, find somebody who can help you with your mental anguish, because it's all in the mind. All right. So, really quick, now we're going to recap today's session. Let's recap today's session. Number one, talk therapy. It works for the journey of self love. Yes, yes, and yes again. Number two, check out the G Code magazine, issue number 4, for the full article and more. And the link will be in the description. And number three, verbalize what's on your mind so you can hear it for yourself. All right, because that is the first step of being aware, is to know what's going on with you. All right, so with that, I thank you for your time. I am Madam Thick, and this is my therapy. Peace out.